What is this? So, as you can see, I started expanding on my wall. About over a year ago, my friend Kyle had said he had a copy of the Japanese poster for Cobra for sale. Asked me if I wanted it. I said sure, but it wasn't something that I needed quite yet. And also, I was in between money or whatever. He said he'd hold it for me. And this was over a year ago, and this was even before I started thinking about doing YouTube or whatever. And months went by, and then the pandemic hit, and I completely forgot about it. And he just started to give me hints. It's you know what you really could be unboxing on the channel. Wink, wink. But yeah, I didn't unbox it. I ended up deciding I was just going to go ahead and put it up. One of the reasons why I wanted this poster is because he pointed something out to me. He's like, you got Sylvester Stallone there. And then you got Sylvester Stallone there. And then you got Sylvester Stallone here. But if you want to count the car, that's another Sylvester Stallone. So he's on this poster 4 times. And Cobra was instrumental when I was writing Bad Things. It's one of the big influences on Bad Things. So I'm really happy to have this on the wall. Typically, I would, I would prefer to frame something like this, but it's a Japanese poster, and so the size of that, trying to find frames to fit it was going to be one out of my price range, and two, it just couldn't see it happening. But in the package, there was a surprise. There was a second poster, which is the Japanese poster for Friday the 13th, Part 7. And I'll throw a better version of this on the screen so you can see it. I'm going to be expanding this wall. I got something really big coming, sometime in the future. But in the meantime, I did want to expand the wall. And this Friday the 13th poster will be more visible as time goes on. But in the meantime, this is some progress in the Rude Cave. So, welcome to episode 39 of Low Tide, the official YouTube program for my website, Rude Planet. I am your host, and so we're off the Cape shit today. Thank God. I wasn't even sure if I was going to be doing any videos tonight. I am so far behind. By the time you see this, this will be Tuesday, and it'll be Tuesday, but I'm filming this October 1st. I try to get my videos done ahead of time, and I'm not, all the stuff I've been waiting for hasn't even arrived yet, so I'm just sort of, that's a car outside. I've been, waiting for stuff so I can start doing some videos. I like to do them ahead of time so I don't have to, rush to edit things and get them out there on time. And it looks like it's going to be that way for a couple weeks because the post office is all fucked up. But anyway, so it is October 1st, and I ordered some Halloween supplies to, you know, decorate the set a little bit. I wasn't sure if I'd do, like, you know, Halloween or, you know, holiday themed stuff. I'll definitely do Christmas because I like Christmas. And I also like Thanksgiving because Thanksgiving's an American holiday. Yeah, so the Halloween, however, you know, it was something that, you know, I grew up with, and, you know, it's like I cut my teeth on horror movies just like everybody else, but, like, man, people hammer Halloween into the dirt. I would much rather listen to Christmas carols and watch, you know, It's a Wonderful Life all year long. But, you know, the whole Halloween thing, it's if I start seeing, you know, horror memes and shit like that. Well, isn't like Friday the 13th this month too? Just put that up there. So I was like, Matt, you're bitching. I know, but like, it gets so old with me. But yeah, you know, I'll start putting up Halloween stuff, and I'll film a Halloween special. You ever watch like reality TV, something like Pawn Stars or whatever? I remember like I was watching Pawn Stars years ago, and like they had a Christmas special. And like everybody was having a Christmas party, and like Chumley was hoping that he'd get a Christmas bonus, and everybody's giving each other gifts, and the shop is, you know, covered with, you know, Christmas decorations or whatever. But you know, like the secret behind this sort of stuff is that, you know, episodes get filmed, reality show, they'll film like 5 or 6 episodes, you know, in a single day. And, you know, it's like all the people, you know, come in, you know, like they've all been hand chosen. And if you're doing a, like, Christmas episode, you have to, like, film it weeks and weeks out, you know. So, like, if they air, like, a Christmas episode on, like, December 13th, like, it was really, like, filmed probably in October, maybe even earlier than that. So it's, like, really fucking pathetic, you know. It's like, you know, they have to, like, decorate the shop and everything like that, get it all, you know, ready, and everybody has to get in the Christmas spirit months in advance. And then like Chumley gets his, you know, like Christmas bonus, you know, and like it had to have been filmed like weeks in advance. So anyway, like that's the reason why I don't really want to do Halloween stuff, but I will. By the time you get to like episode 41 or whatever, I'll figure something out. And but yeah, we're already into fall. We're already into October. We're heading head first into the winter months. You know, not too long from now. So anyway, that's that. Yeah. So cut. And you know, it's like I had to. Okay. All right. So we're into the next segment. I had, you know, my intention was to open up the poster on camera. But, like, earlier today, I was, like, breaking down boxes in the garage with a box cutter, and I sliced my finger open. So, like, you know, that's the reason why, like, I got the shit finger right here, you know. But anyway, like, as I said, I wasn't even sure I was going to film anything tonight. I had been waiting on, you know, like a lot of boxes to get here, and like the you know, a lot of them hadn't arrived. I want to do thumbnails. I want to try to do something different than like this look, because, you know, I've been looking at like all my like thumbnails are all looking alike. So anyway, for this mystery box, I am opening up a horror VHS mystery box I got off of Etsy. And yeah, I had opened up the top of this because I wasn't expecting this today. And let's just do this. It's like, stop. Okay, I wasn't sure I was going to get this today. I brought this bag in the garage. It doesn't even feel like a box. I had tore it open. I think it was thinking it was some shoes I got. But no, no. So it's a horror VHS. I'm laughing because I'm seeing a reflection of AC Slater and the lens of the camera here. So I found that quite amusing. Anyway, I thought I was getting some shoes I ordered, but like, no, actually the videotapes came in. I have no idea what's in them because they're still packed up in bubble wrap. But I got these off of Etsy, and before the pandemic, last year, I had a huge VHS collection. In fact, like I had like the shelves that you used to see, I had like another set, and like it was nothing but VHS tapes from top to bottom. And I ended up like getting rid of most of them because my intention was to like completely redo this garage into sort of like my man cave, someplace I could hang out. And then I'd like, the tapes I got rid of, I'd like to get some more. And like one of the things I like to do is when I go to thrift stores is to look for VHS tapes, because I sell some and I keep some. And, so I can't do that. So I found a VHS mystery box on Etsy for $25. I'm not expecting to find anything in it like Last House on Dead End Street or Tales from the Quaid Zone. But I am curious to see what it is. And plus, it gives us a break from the cape shit. And we're into October, and I know a lot of you are trying to get into the Halloween spirit, so let's break in. It came into wrapped up in 2, and I've done everything I could avoid to see what's in this. But we'll talk a little bit as we go away. Horror movies used to be more my thing when I was younger. And like I would watch horror movies all day. Like I would like tape trade for like rare stuff, and there's a business card from the person on Etsy. But yeah, I imagine this is more main. As long as I don't get shit like American Werewolf in Paris or like other like extremely common type stuff, I'll be happy. But there's a lot more people that are more hardcore into collecting VHS tapes than me. I know what I like and I get it. And so, anyway, so the first package we have, Silence of the Lambs. Pretty common, but, it's one of the tapes I got rid of, so I have it again. And then, here we go. Another common one. I wish I had the laser disc of this because I had a lot of special features. But the Frighteners. This is probably my favorite Peter Jackson movie. Peter Jackson kind of got stale. The thing is, everybody talks about like Brain Dead and like Bad Taste and Meet the Feebles or whatever. But here's the thing. One thing I can't stand about, less so much with Bad Taste because it fit, but like with the Brain Dead and parts of Meet the Feebles, the incidental music, I can't stand it. It's so Casio-y. I can't really stand it. So like the soundtrack to Brain Dead, and Brain Dead's considered, by many to be like the goriest movie ever made. But like, after a while, that score just annoys the piss out of me, and I can't watch it anymore. Meet the Feebles got some great, songs in the movie, but like the incidental stuff is the exact same kind of thing, and I think it's the same composer. I don't know. But the Frighteners is like, this is where, Peter Jackson had already broken into Hollywood a little bit. It's got Michael J. Fox and John Astin and Jeffrey Combs and a few others. But it's like it's really entertaining. I wish I had the Laserdisc though. And the Laserdisc used to be pretty rare. I don't know. It's probably people don't collect Laserdiscs as much now as they did back in the early 2000s. But I'm going to hunt that down. That'll probably be one of my next pickups. So this is very common. There's multiple editions of this out there. But Vincent Price's House on Haunted Hill. And there's nothing to be disappointed about. It's actually one of the tapes I got rid of. It's actually the exact same edition. It's the Good Times edition. So I'm happy to have that. Oh, this isn't anything special either, but I'm happy to have this. This is Legion of the Dead. And this is a movie by Olaf. I never understood how to pronounce his name right. Olaf Ittenbach. He did like all these like German splatter films. Like I loved those movies. I loved Burning Moon back in college. Like I was reading Film Threat magazine and like other magazines, but mainly Film Threat. And there was like advertisements for like Burning Moon alongside of. It was released by. Was it Brain Damage? It was released by Brain Damage Films or Brain Dead Films or whatever. Same company that would release those like fake snuff films, Traces of Death. Had like the Traces of Death soundtrack. It had like, a bunch of like grindcore and death metal on there. I think it even had Animal Cunt on there. I'm not sure. But Burning Moon, I think, was released by the same company. And it was like in the same advertisements too that you would see with like, Necromantic and shit. But like this was like Olaf Hittenbach's. I think Pre-Mutos had already been released in the United States, but like this was the one that like really hit the U.S. market. But like from what I understand, it's cut to shit. That's the reason why I've never seen this one. Burning Moon, man, even to this day, it was like a shot on video splatter fest, but like the effects in it are absolutely, grotesque. And like, it's just hellish. It's a hellish little movie. And like that, there was like a pseudo sequel to it that he did in like around 2004, maybe. It was like Beyond the Limits. And it was sort of like a more bigger budget style of German splatter. And Burning Moon had like, multiple stories in it, and that one did too. It had like a frame narrative with like some, Quentin Tarantino type bullshit. Didn't have as much gore, but it was like definitely more of an upscale. So anyway, I'm happy to have this. Maybe I'll finally get around to watching it. And then, no VHS collection is complete without 20 copies of Final Destination. I didn't get American Werewolf in Paris yet, but this is pretty damn close. So let's see what is this. Okay, so I have a 20% off to the retailer from Etsy. I had some other. This retailer on Etsy also had like a couple other mystery boxes. There was like a vinyl mystery box and a cassette mystery box and a few other things. So I'll put that in the description, but I got 20% off coupon. So that's good. So I'll give them a second chance. Sure. So this is pretty much what I expected. This is pretty much thrift store fare. Thrift stores I typically only spend $1 per tape. Here I'm spending about $2. But at the same time, I get a VHS mystery box off of Etsy. This is going to be, kind of what I'm. Come on. The sunlight's wasting. Alright. Yeah. So let's. Okay, just to put right next to the Final Destination, we have The Others. But this one is the exclusive all-new bonus edition. Yeah, this is. If eBay, Goodwill used to have more VHS tapes, and like most of them are like phased them out. And you could get them for a quarter, and you could get like 5 of these like any given day. It's one of the reasons why like was Everything Is Terrible. Like has all those copies of Jerry Maguire. They just basically chose a movie. They chose a movie that's on the shelf a lot. I've seen other people collect lots of copies of like Jurassic Park and other things, and some people might collect the others. It's not a bad movie. It's just, come on. Okay, and so you can't really complain about Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds. I know there's a remastered version coming out on Blu-ray. I'm not going to start collecting Blu-ray. If I start collecting Blu-ray, I'll never have any money. I will be broke for the rest of my life, so I'm never going to start collecting Blu-ray. It's just too much. Another one that goes to that particular kind of pile is Dreamcatcher. I have like no need for it. I like this movie though. I like whatever happened to Baby Jane is a great movie, and so I'm happy to have this in whatever form. So yeah, give this to me any day. And then Mothman prophecies. I'm from West Virginia, so like the whole Mothman thing is pretty standard fare. The whole original Mothman story happened in Point Pleasant, so like the Mothman prophecies, it's pretty standard fare. Everybody in West Virginia watched it when it came out, at least people that I knew. But yeah, it's pretty common tape. Anyway, pretty much what I expected. This isn't, I'll try one of their other mystery boxes with their other genres. I'm not really going to, go into something like this too often because, again, VHS tapes start taking up a lot of space in a short amount of time, and like there's really nothing here I'm going to ultimately keep other than like say Legion of the Dead and whatever happened to Baby Jane. So anyway, I tried something different. Hopefully it got some of you into the Halloween spirit. I can't do that because it's just something that kind of annoys the piss out of me. But anyway, I want to thank all the new subscribers. I got a ton of new subscribers on my channel in the past week. Who was it? What was his name? It's Davey Dark. Was somebody that had gone on the channel. We had like a nice little conversation on one of my videos. And so I told him I'd shout him out. I'm gonna do some more shout outs and stuff in the future. He's the one that comes to mind. But like tons of like new subscribers. So thanks for stopping by. Please like, share, and subscribe. Yeah, as I said, this channel is going to evolve more and more and more as time goes on. But yeah, we're moving right on to end of episode 40. Can you believe it? 10 away from 50. Yeah, doing 2 episodes a week is rough when you don't have what you need. So, yeah, by the time episode 40 rolls around, I may need to take a break during that one day when 41 would normally come out. I don't know yet. We'll see. I'm going to try to keep barreling along. But if I skip, a Tuesday or a Friday, that's why. I just need to give myself a break. But in the meantime, please like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. And thanks for everybody stopping by. Please feel free to stop by my socials or stop by Rude Planet. And we'll talk more. We'll talk soon.